that big of a damn difference. It's not that big of a difference. The Asian men and women are about similar. The Hispanic men and women are about similar. The white men and women are about similar, but the Black women are a lot different than the Black men. Black men are second least obese. Black men sit at 41.1% obese. That is less than white men. That is less than Hispanic men. It is higher than Asian men. You don't find a big Asian. I'm like, where do they put y'all at? Austin said they must be sumo wrestlers. They don't even make y'all. You must have did this on purpose. Let me read y'all the stats real quick. Non-Hispanic Black women are the highest rate of obesity, 56.9%, compared to 39.8% white, 17.2% Asian, 43.7% Hispanic. Black women top the charts at 56.9%. They are the only group that is statistically different from other race groups and significantly different from men in the same group. What that means basically is that other groups have differences, but it's not that big of a damn difference. It's not that big of a difference. The Asian men and women are about similar. The Hispanic men and women are about similar. The white men and women are about similar, but the Black women are a lot different than the Black men. Black men are second least obese. Black men sit at 41.1% obese. That is less than white men. That is less than Hispanic men. It is higher than.
All right, you guys, you see what's up, okay? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Y'all seen the video. Y'all seen what's up, right? That's what it is. Y'all always make it seem like we're just saying stuff, but I put a Black woman up, putting out the stats, so you can't just, where y'all pulling these statistics from? And Black women are able to pull the same ones. They're able to see the same thing. You're the group that are the most morbidly obese. And ironically, Black men almost the least obese, just Asian, but Asians in general are always smaller than everyone else. I mean, you might as well not even put them on the scale. The men and the women are going to be the smallest. But Black men were number 2 on that list, man. And Black women are the most obese on the obese list for women. It's polar opposites. This community thing is done. Stop. You hold on to us whenever you see us getting away and making headway, and y'all always grab onto our leg. No, nigga, don't go nowhere. Come back here, the community. Come on. We're Black. We gotta make Black babies. Shut up. Y'all got your small group of pookies you make babies with. Y'all, every chance you can. I was watching a video earlier of a racist dude who was hitting up Black women on social media or whatever, showing everybody what he's hitting them up with, talking about he's a racist and he needs a Black queen to straighten him out. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, if y'all could date out and get married out at higher numbers than you do, you would leave this community thing behind and never even talk about it. And then this whole, the way you disguise the fact that no other group wants you by saying, oh, we're the most race loyal group out there. You don't have any options. That's completely not taking accountability when the stats say you're the least married and you frame it as, oh no, we're the most race loyal. It's just that the guys don't want to be race loyal to us. That's ridiculous, man. It's disgusting. It's despicable. It's degenerate. I'm telling you, man, we're tired of it. We're not giving you any leeway anymore. We've seen the little sneaky stuff you've done, taking, government money, you know what I'm saying? So y'all can, brag more about your degrees that are getting you nowhere, but in more debt. Listen, you might even try to attach yourselves to the Black man name because we're pulling ourselves out of this stereotype that we've had. And if you can attach yourselves to our name, we pull ourselves out, then you might not look as bad. That's why there has to be a delineation. Yes, we must separate. And again, the separation is going to allow for growth to happen, because as long as they're tethered to us, these Black women are not going to try to grow, because our growth can be interpreted as their growth as well. But they also stab us in the back every chance they freaking get. I see a lot of stuff online. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about Black ladies and good Black women, but there's so many Black females out here, you know. And what I don't get is they're the most morbidly obese women, but they're not doing nothing about it. They're calling their fat thickness, you know, they're putting Spanx on to shrink the fat in certain areas, and then no, you're just displacing fat. Like I'm just gonna be real, you know. Most of the time when I see Black women complaining online, and I don't want it to be like this. Lord knows I don't. But it's always some thick neck, big back, heavy armed, sausage fingered, you know. And it's like, I'll be real. If you would stop sitting on your ass eating snacks, hate watching the men that you find attractive, get your ass outside and go for a walk, I'm telling you, man, your life would change overnight. Just being real. But since y'all don't want to believe us, I posted a video, that Black woman you just seen giving out the stats. Don't be asking us why we're going to other races of women. We have never done nothing to deserve you being overweight, big as hell, and then thinking that since most of you are big, you're going to force your men into being with you. What kind of evil ass shit is that? And I gotta tell you something. I'm 40. It ain't hard to stop eating. Like, it is not hard to slow down on eating. It is not hard to go walk. Why do you feel so entitled to some of the most fit men on the planet? Oh, because we're both Black. I don't know, you fool. It's always a manipulation tactic, whether it's coming from another group talking about Black people need to stick together, or it's within our group. It's never on some real type of community stuff. You want a handout. You want us to give you a shot when you're not even taking care of yourselves. Y'all are wearing wigs for way too long. We're seeing videos where, like somebody is emptying a vacuum cleaner on top of these women's head after the fucking unit's pulled off. You're wearing these heavy ass eyelashes. You're not taking them off. They're causing infections. You're getting eyelash alopecia. It's a thing. You're putting so much makeup on your freaking face, man. You don't even want to look at your face anymore. Natural. And, body dysmorphia from the filters and stuff online. Things are messed up right now. We can't do this anymore. We've tried our best. Okay? So don't think that we're being disrespectful when we're telling you guys that you need to hit the gym. Get your big ass up and do some squats or something. Get off your ass. Sitting on it right now, melted in the doggone couch a bit. Get off your ass and do some doggone squats. And I say it with love. Now I'm going to go ahead and get caught up on some of these comments. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Hey, did you hit that like button though? Hit that like button. Don't be disrespectful. If you're going to project your opinion, at least do the right thing and give your contribution. Hit that like button. Okay? You can feel however you want to feel. But I'm still going to tell you once again, ladies, We care about you. We want you to see next year, see your kids grow up, lose weight. Don't expect for us to take overweight leftovers. Times are hard enough out here. We're not going to do it. Okay? We're not going to do it. Anyway, you guys, drop a comment. Do you agree or disagree? How do you feel about the video? I'm going to run it one more time before I go.
Different from other race groups and significantly different from men in the same group. What that means basically is that other groups have differences, but it's not that big of a damn difference. It's not that big of a difference. The Asian men and women are about similar. The Hispanic men and women are about similar. The white men and women are about similar, but the Black women are a lot different than the Black men. Black men are second least obese. Black men sit at 41.1% obese. That is less than white men. That is less than Hispanic men. It is higher than Asian men. You don't find a big.
Ain't nobody gonna be skinnier than Asian.
I'm like, where do they put y'all at? Austin said they must be sumo wrestlers. They don't even make y'all.
What's going on, fam? What's going on?
Let me read y'all the stats real quick. Non-Hispanic Black women are the highest rate of obesity, 56.9%, compared to 39.8% white, 17.2% Asian, 43.7% Hispanic. Black women top the charts at 56.9%. They are the only group that is statistically different from other race groups and significantly different from men in the same group. What that means basically is that other groups have differences, but it's not that big of a damn difference. It's not that big of a difference.
How is this fair to us?
Asian men and women are about similar.
How
the
is this
Hispanic men and
fair
women
to
are
us,
about
man?
similar.
You know what I mean? How is that fair to us as Black men to be some of the most fit? We're like y'all keep saying, we're the same. We were made from the same dirt. We're both aboriginals from America. Why are you so big? If we're the same, why are Black men able to keep our, BMI, like, you know what I'm saying, low and regulate and all this good stuff? And we've been known for back in the day passing away like kind of quick and whatnot. But we're taking care of ourselves and living a little bit longer, but definitely being in better shape. Why are y'all so much bigger than we are? Why? I don't hear nothing about no ancestrally. Listen, yeah, the booty's going to always be there. We get it. The yams are going to always be yamming. We know, Black women blessed with that. Y'all got that perfectly balanced booty. You know what I'm saying? You know how you can your tires get balanced, mounted and rotated. Y'all got that perfectly mounted, balanced and rotated booty. The weight's put right in where it needs to be at. So when you hit it, it's just like a weight. Absolutely. But the problem is y'all are sitting around with horrible diets. You're obviously not taking care of yourselves. You don't care about your hygiene. I don't know what you're doing running around wise. And I believe it's after you drop a kid, or I'm not going to say that because some of you are big without kids, but I believe it's some type of blow up after having a kid or two gene. It's like you just get big as hell. It's just like the rubber band pops and it's just, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but again, you trying to say we're the same. Your mama's Black. My mom was never obese ever in her life. My mom would just go for walks. Not you, y'all just again, we're not meaning anything by it, but we did bring stats and facts, and I did give it to you from a Black woman. So I know y'all like to be like, oh, these niggas are. That's a whole Black woman, an attractive Black woman. I left her a comment, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to, what was her name? Taylor Chandler. I am Taylor Chandler. That's her handle. You guys, content creators, scoop her up like y'all always do. Get some views on her content. You know what I'm saying? Help her go viral. If y'all don't know, podcasters and reaction video people, help y'all go viral. Y'all really shouldn't be arguing with them. They help you go viral by reposting your videos and making reactions from it. So help that girl out, you know what I'm saying? Get her on the board. She's out here doing God's work. You know what I'm saying? She knows that only black women are going to only listen to another black woman and only going to barely listen to her at that. So, you know, she's out here getting it done. Left her a comment. She didn't comment back, but she did like, and you know, that's what it is. Don't ever come at us crazy, because if most of y'all are obese, like 8 out of 10, and then the ones that aren't obese, it's crazy. The ones that are obese think that they deserve the top shelf of black men, just because black men they don't think are worth anything, so they deserve them anyway. And then the women that aren't obese but might not be the greatest women personality wise or looks wise, but they're just not obese, they swear they're the baddest thing smoking. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, because you're not big, because you're one of the couple that aren't, so now we're going to take you because you're not big. Come on, man. That shouldn't be some kind of luxury. You not being overly, you know, oversized and busting out of your clothes. Come on, man. Come on. Because a lot to it. I'm gonna go, because I'm trying to do better than cooking people. But there's no way you're cleaning those crevices. There's no way you're wiping that ass right. Like I just no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I'm not gonna lie, to see y'all get on these panels and talk junk about men, and you can't, unless you're putting work into it, you can't really care about yourself if you're letting yourself go. And you don't care about your kids or any of your family members if you're letting yourself go, because you know that heart disease is a real thing. You know this. So I don't want to hear it. This is the men, the Sigma men, doing our part to correct what we see. You don't have to like it, but you're going to have to respect it. Okay, we're not just sitting here letting y'all just fall by the wayside without letting you know what's up. But you're not going to listen, and it really doesn't matter. We did what we needed to do. We put out the stats. You see it. We don't have a lot of big black dudes. We just don't. We're the one of the groups that have the best shapes. She just read the stats to you. And how are y'all, our counterparts, that have the naturally great shape, but you let it go? You want to brag about what you used to look like, or what your ancestors look like, or what the best top tier black, what do you look like? What do you look like? Those other black women don't represent you. As that's the problem with this community stuff. Man, y'all be taking on each other's plight. You don't get to take on the plight of a pretty black woman that keeps herself in shape and bask in her femininity. You don't get to take on that plight. Get your big ass in the gym. You know, just go work out. Just get a calorie deficit. A lot of people start at 2,000 calories, good baseline. You know, let you know, go start fasting. Let that body eat some of that body fat. Come on, big baby. I know you can do it. God, nah, look, we want to see you make it. I seen a video of a big girl talking about, she was laughing, talking about, yeah, you know, this dude I was messing with, he thought he was getting it. He was just banging out a crevice. Oh, dude was banging a crevice and didn't even know. He thought it was the cooch. Can't do it. Can't fucks with it, man. Can't fucks with it. And I have never been a guy to mess with. And no offense, I've always had this preference. I've never had a big woman. I have never had a big woman. I have never had a big woman. Everything feels like coochie. Oh my God. She's a coochie. I mean, stop, man. I ain't trying. I mean, flag. They hate that word. Man. Dude feel like he's in heaven, huh? He just gets himself a nice clean crevice and nah, man. Like I said, I've never had uh, a big, beautiful black, whatever you call it. I've never had one. No shade, no tea against any. I've never had the luxury, and probably never will, if God's willing, to ever be that desperate. Because really, when God's mess with you, and I'm gonna be real and I'm trying to be nice, when God's mess with y'all being that size, those dudes need to be taken somewhere, and you know what I mean? Because they're enabling you. They should be getting your big ass up and getting you out walking and running. They should be slapping the food out of your big ass hands whenever you're trying to eat too much or in the middle of the night. And I don't mind them plowing you, because that's exercise as well. But not doing this, plowing you, and not doing any of the rest of those things, those are enablers. They are disgusting, despicable, and you should honestly be cussing them out for not making you get in shape. Talking about they have a fetish for big women. No, they got a fetish for watching a human being die slowly. That's what they have a fetish for. Oh shit, can't say that word. Delete slowly. As soon as I said it, man, YouTube dropped about 10 people up out of here. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's what they have a fetish for. So don't fool yourself. Don't fool yourself. Okay. Take care of yourself, love yourself. And let me tell you something else before I go. You want to believe that the powers that be, your govy, you want to believe that this body positivity thing is good for you, but all they ever do is find different ways to screw us all over. But you think that this idea they came up with, oh no, this is for us. This one's definitely going to work. No. This isn't you don't know propaganda and agendas. Man, listen, when they tell you right to your face they're trying to decrease the population, do you think they can do that by brute force? Look around you, pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention. We want you to stick around. We want to see y'all do better. And if you start your fitness journey, it'll build discipline, it'll build character. You'll meet a lot of people on the way. It's definitely something you should look into. What's going on, fam? What's going on? Salute, salute. Yeah, you guess you're out of luck. I don't know, my man. I don't know. But please listen to what I'm saying. If you don't want to listen to me because I'm just too handsome and I'm just too thin and you think it's easy, lady, I'm 40 years old, man. If you know how much working out I did, you would think I'm insane. I'm not getting fat. Just not going to do it. Not going to let it happen. I'm not going to. I love myself too much to let myself go. I'm not going to let myself go. My 40-year-old self deserves this. I'm not going to sit over here and let my prime be in my 20s. Man, get the fuck. A man don't even really get into his grown man body till his late 30s, into his 40s. That's when you get that old man strength. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. You young bucks, be careful out here, because these dudes are running around with this old man strength and they're not telling you about it. Catch your goofy ass off guard. I'm telling you, man. Don't let these older dudes fool you, man. Dudes be looking young for a reason. Don't let it fool you, man. I'm telling you. But again, just do better. Uh, we're joking around. It's early. We're chopping it up. We're having a good time. Aren't we having a good time? Aren't you entertained? But we do want you to get your big ass in the gym. We want you to start drinking water and put down all of these different sugar-filled beverages and sodas. Okay? We want you to eat more fruits and vegetables. We want you to take on a calorie deficit. We want to see you live to later ages with all of your limbs, with no stents. Do you understand? We're saying this because we love you. This is what fatherly, tough love looks like. And I know it might bother some of you because you never had a father around. Well, if he was around, This is what he say to you. And he's going to finish it up with, I tell you this because I love you and I want the best for you. And it might not sound like what you want to hear, but as a father, that's my job. That's what we do. I got a 13-year-old son. I got to tell him stuff like this all the time. So, just going to give you a little bit of wisdom. Go back, look at what that young black lady was saying. Take in what she was saying, and you don't have to do nothing crazy, y'all. If DM me if you want some ideas. Start with walking. Get on that calorie deficit. The calorie deficit will change your life. Stop eating before you go to bed. Try to, wait a couple hours after you get up. Most of y'all sleep like 9, almost 10 hours. If you wait a couple more hours to eat, that's a 12-hour fast. You're well on your way. Listen, you women love to go to school. You love to count. Count your calories. You can make it into a fun little thing. Count your calories. You'd be so surprised when you start counting your calories and you're like, oh my God. Oh Lord. I'm really yeah, you taking in a lot of sugar. You're taking in a lot of calories. If you just start counting them, you will not be drinking that shit all day long. You will not be eating fast food burgers that have 1,000 to 1,200 calories per meal. You won't be doing stuff like that. I'm just being honest with you. And this is what men really mean when they're talking to you about losing weight. We're talking to you about it from a logical, fact-based and statistical type of perspective. It's not only emotional, oh, you're big and you like a stink. And listen, man, we want you to do better. When it does come to the community, we do want y'all to do better. We can't coddle you anymore. We can't tell you what you want to hear. We can't be nice about it. And we're tired of you taking out all of your frustrations from the things that y'all aren't getting done and letting go on us. Everything's a black man's fault. We get it, man. You're hurt. We get it. You know what I'm saying? You don't choose men well. We get it. You think that you're oppressed all the time. All I'm telling you to do is lose the weight, change the attitude. The attitude will change when you lose the weight. A lot of y'all just big as hell and you are and you're mad at the world. If you just lose weight, you will be just fine. The attitude will change. You'll feel better about yourself. And I know you're like, well, there's a lot of pretty women running around here and they got bad attitudes. Well, if you work hard to be pretty, then you can be the difference. You can change that. You're right. There are a lot of stuck up pretty chicks. Let me tell you something about pretty chicks. They've been pretty all their life. They've been traumatized, something, family members, all kind of stuff like that. And then all they do is project that trauma outwardly to people and lay with men to fill the void of the love they never got from their family. Those skinny chicks or those fit chicks or those pretty chicks, their heads are messed up because they've dealt with messed up stuff pretty much all their life. Don't compare yourself to them. I don't even be thinking about these pretty chicks. The way that they talk crazy online, those chicks are going to age out. They're going to get ran through. They're going to find out the hard way. Lose the weight. And this is my live stream, and the only live stream I'm going to do like this, where I go in depth as positively as I am about the weight loss. Start walking. Get your steps in. Start drinking a little bit more water. You want to have a hack for decreasing stomach fat, stomach inflammation, apple cider vinegar and lemon water. You know what I'm saying? Start taking some of that. It helps curb your appetite as well. Just try different things out. You can also drink black coffee on a fasted stomach. I know it sounds disgusting, but I done gotten into it now. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm Googled and found some of the best black coffee you can get, and I ain't gonna lie to you. If it's hot, I can fucks with it. I can fucks with black coffee. I can fuck with it. It's all about the kind of coffee you get. Anyway, man, Yeah, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm just rattling off as if I ain't gotta wake my son up in a few minutes. You know what I mean? Cook him some breakfast and then get him on the bus. So I want you guys to smash that like button. Ladies, whether you are a BB, short for big back, or you know someone that's a BB, a big back. Um, I wanna hear from you in the comments. And I want you to re-listen to the video and understand that I'm being sincere and I'm not attacking you. So when you address me in the comment section, I'd like the same kind of respect. I really would. Okay. So drop your comments. If you have any questions, I am a super fitness person. I really love working out. In the military, I went through the master fitness course that they send you to. So I'm not just doing this like I got some training behind it or whatever. If you have a few questions, feel free to reach out. You know, don't sit there and struggle and get mad at everybody because you feel like you deserve things in someone that you really don't yet. But that don't mean you can't put the work in and find somebody that you want after you worked for it. We got to stop expecting top tier people when we're not being the best versions of ourselves. Oh man, I just dropping these lines, man. Oh, you know what I mean? And that goes for men and women. Men seem to understand it more because we've always been told you ain't shit and you got to create whoever you are and make value. Y'all got to do the same thing. So women overweight, work on your weight. Women with horrible attitudes, I want y'all to know this for the attitude chicks. When you speak with all that attitude, you sound and look like your breath stinks. And you also sound like your box stinks. Just gonna be real. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Run away and run off. I'm just telling you the truth. Make sure you take care of those sour ass attitudes. I'm telling you, a woman with a bunch of attitude probably got a stinking box. I don't care what you say about that. Women that I've been around that have pleasant attitudes, you know what I mean? I ain't never had no problem out of it. But I'm not saying I run into a bunch of stinking box. But when I did end up with women who box, you know what I'm saying, stunk when I was younger, they had freaking attitude, man. Those chicks had so much freaking attitude. So I'm telling you, direct correlation. And you probably have attitude because you wake up smelling that stinking shit from your blankets. You put your clothes on, and as you putting your clothes on, you pulling your pants up, it wafts you in the face a couple times. You got to walk around, you know what I'm saying, dealing with that headache you got from smelling your stinking ass box. You know, I get it. We get it. You know, but you got to do what you got to do, man. You know what I mean? Do what you got to do. Drop the attitudes, drop the weight, be more positive, stop being a victim. You know what I mean? If you're in society right now and it seems like they have every excuse for you and your demographic, but the same men, you know what I mean, same black men can't get any kind of leeway, won't you start thinking that's some kind of psyop? Wouldn't you think that? Wouldn't you think that? You just don't care. Y'all went back to your Eve energy. You don't care as long as you can just kick us in the ass every chance you get. You know what I mean? Mad at us because we're the image of God, but you're still our lady. Okay? You're still our lady. So if we're the image of God, you are too. But you're supposed to go in the natural order. Modern women want to play God. God is not going to speak to you if your vessel is foul, overweight, and washed. You know what I'm saying? God's not going to speak through you. It's not going to happen. He's not going to be able to get through the fat. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to hear him. You're not going to hear him calling. Okay? Don't you want to hear God? Don't you want God to lead you to the man that you've always wanted? How are you going to hear God if you're out here, barely alive? You know what I'm saying? A couple I ain't gonna say Big Macs, a couple of double cheeseburgers away from going and seeing your maker. All right, I'm done. I'm not gonna do this. I have too many. The joke's supposed to help you get motivated to lose weight. Okay, it's supposed to. And also, I work out on TikTok for at least 10 minutes every time I work out. So if you want more motivation and you just want to look at a handsome man that's chiseled, just check me out on TikTok. Help motivate you more. I'm not just talking about it over here and cracking jokes. I put in work to motivate you. I put in work. You know what I mean? Oh, this guy's are cracking jokes. And the same guy gets on TikTok and I put on R&B in the background and country music, and I work out shirtless for you. You're welcome. You're welcome. What else you want from me? What else you want from me? I'm not going to give you anything else, okay? That's it. Well, I guess I might start working out on YouTube as well, going for walks again or whatever. But do what you got to do. This ran up way longer than I thought it would. You guys, I haven't gone to sleep fully yet. I only had a nap. So just bear with me, man. You know, just bear with me. Make sure you hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe. I want to hear these comments, man. I know some of y'all are going to try to give it to me. Some of y'all like, oh, I'm gonna wear him out. No, you're not. You're too big to wear anybody out. You know what I'm saying? Oh, when I get a hold to him, no, you're not, because you're not gonna run down nobody. I'm just joking. It's all jokes. I joke, I kid. I joke. Calm down. You know what I'm saying? Turn your life over to God. Absolutely, absolutely. What is going on? How are you doing? Salute. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all. I appreciate that. Make sure that you guys subscribe, share the live stream. It's all about you guys showing up and the tribe. I do this for y'all. I want to see y'all in the comment section, man. Y'all can talk more. There's 55 of y'all in here. Do I have 55 likes? Probably not. Y'all get used to the habit of hitting that like button. It's free, and I can't tell who did it. This ain't TikTok. This ain't TikTok. I can't tell with the like button over here. It doesn't show you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's going on, War? What's happening, man? Now, I mean, what is going on? Salute. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Grand Rising Queens. And I know some of you fellas don't like to hear this. I don't care. Talking to the women. Grand Rising, ladies. How y'all doing? What is going on? You know what I mean? Happy, what was it? It's a Wednesday, Thursday? I don't know. I work for myself. I don't care about that matrix. Let me go and get these up here. All right, all right, all right. Well, I mean, I don't know. I hear a lot of them tell us what they don't care about, but I'll tell you this about women. In the 40 years I've been on this plane, and in the 20-something years I've been messing with them. Women don't waste time on things that they don't like to do. They're able to live in a la-la dystopia, not dystopia, a la-la land of nothing but anything that they want to do, no accountability, having a free time, racking up bodies, lying to men and getting things. That's what I figured out, right? So if they're watching me, I don't believe they can truly say they don't care about what I'm saying. When I hear women online in their videos saying, we don't give up, we don't care what you niggas think, who do you think you're fooling, goofball? You're going to make videos telling us that you don't care? That shows how much you do care. In fact, doesn't make any sense. Women don't waste their time. You don't even see 80+% of men. So why would you waste your time watching men telling you about yourself and correcting you? You do care. You're just so in your ego, you're so stuck on yourself. You think that no man's supposed to be checking you, that you get online and say a bunch of stuff. But every time you talk about what you don't care that we're saying, and you don't think that, it should matter, and you're letting us know how much it really matters to you. That's all you're doing. You're not hurting nobody's feelings. That's all that you're doing. We see right through it. I got a video I'm about to make with this one black lady talking crazy just like that. We don't care what y'all do. Y'all can come up with all kind of weird ass trendy slang or whatever. That don't mean nothing, man. You ain't got no man laying next to you at night. The stats prove it. Most of you are overweight. The stats prove it. And, ask anybody about the attitude. Those stats will prove it. I'm not saying nothing wrong here. It's early. It's early though. You know what I'm saying? And your boy ain't slept yet. And give me a little bit of leeway. Just a little bit of grace. Just a little bit of grace. Trying to keep you entertained. But you're not going to sit here and fool me and tell. I know women, man. Women brag about like not seeing certain dudes. But you're going to sit here and take what I'm saying to heart and then go and make videos talking about these podcasters get online. And listen, man. That's like saying, I love these podcasters without saying I love these podcasters. You wouldn't, if they were unattractive to you, and I'm not talking about just physically. Women are deeper than that. This podcaster could be speaking in a way that his words just get you wet. And you're not going to fool me and act like that. That's not something that happens. You find us attractive, and because we're telling you stuff that you don't want to hear, but your mind is telling you no, but your body and your soul is drawn, you know what I'm saying, to the divine masculine energy that we exude. You can't help yourself. Come back every time and get checked again. Feel some type of way and then want to project, oh, you guys, we don't care what you think. Yeah, whatever. I can tell you who don't care what you think, black men. We don't really care what you think. We're not getting online arguing with you. We're not getting online talking about, oh, black women think that blah, 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 blah. And I also heard black women, we don't do that. We're moving overseas. We're getting our money together. We're loving our life. You're getting online. You guys, you're not dating because you can't afford us. Okay. To make you feel better? Will that shut you up? All right. That's fine. We don't care what you're saying, man. Hey, what's going on, fam? Get these comments up. I gotta let them know, Andrew. I gotta let them know, bro. Excuse me. The social media programming that they're getting and the media programming, because you're like, what are you talking about social media? Hit scroll on your social media. You'll see a ton of black chicks talking about black men. Go to media and you can watch The View, a bunch of old hags sitting around bashing men, and some of them are married. You're consistently getting fed this garbage. You know what I'm saying? About hating men. And listen, you can't pick up on the propaganda. We can. So when you try to gaslight us with the same stuff that they're putting out, you know what I'm saying, on these social media platforms with these plants that they put out there, we see it. So you're just regurgitating things. You're not even coming up with any new thought. We don't care. We don't care. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what it is. You know what I'm saying? Get the passports. And the passport movement is what's triggering a lot of this animosity and just always, you see black women online and women also, but black women online just talking about, man, these black guys act like everybody, ain't nobody want you. Ain't nobody asked you if any of the race of woman wanted us. We don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? What's going on? You know what I mean? Showing up. What the saddie face for? What's the sad face for, sweetheart? You know what I mean? Shout out to Jamaicans. Salute. You know what I mean? What's going on? What's the sad face for? Listen, sweetheart. You know what I mean? Did you just get up in here? We're only saying this with love. We're only saying this with love. You look, you can't get nothing being said to you in this nice way and you listen to it. We got to give you that raw truth. Okay. And that's what we're doing right now. If you go back in the beginning of the video, that lady's talking about the obesity rates and things of that nature. We're trying to get some clarity to you so you can see past the propaganda of body positivity. You know, it's another way of taking y'all out. It's another way of taking y'all out, man. And instead of you waking up to it, you think we're doing something wrong by telling you just lose some weight. Just lose some weight. You know, drop the attitudes and just lose some weight. That's all we're saying. Okay? No harm, no foul, not trying to make you upset. You know what I mean? Not trying to piss you off. But you keep talking about these men aren't stepping up. Yes, we are. We're telling you to get your big ass in the gym. We're telling you to get your big ass outside and go for a walk. We're telling you to start drinking water and stop eating so much. Go into a calorie deficit. Not gonna tell you again. You know what I'm saying? And when y'all gaslight us and say, oh yeah, Brad wants us, and you get online and you say the dumbest stuff just to try to hurt somebody's feelings and we don't even care. You'll say things like, I've never seen a black woman with a white man and they're dealing with this or they're struggling. Then go to them. Why are you telling us? Why are you telling? We didn't ask you. You're hurt. And when you watch somebody like me say what I say, you make up scenarios. Why have this dude tell me, ain't nobody told you nothing. Ain't no dude asked you nothing. Not according to the stats. You're getting married at 23%. That means you're barely going on dates and anyone's ever probably never talking to you. Don't get online lying like that. You always have some story about, I ran into this guy or I was talking about, stop. You're lying. Get some help. You're lying. Dudes aren't even talking to y'all. You're trying to find us in the gym. And so where you find these guys to be having these conversations? You're making it up. And then we're all drugged into this psychosis you have. Obsessed with scrolling the internet to try to find this Superman with this amalgamation of all these different character traits that you've done picked up from different men online that you like, but you disqualified them for one or two or three little things or whatever. But you take what you like and you're looking for that in one person. Person's not real. They're not real. And year after year, you're just aging out, waiting on this, and it's not happening. And you think that we're going to participate in this psychosis, weird ass? No, we're not doing this. Get all these comments up. We're not doing it. We're out. We're good. Do you understand? When it comes to community, we're going to do it like this, right? I don't know about no black community on that level. And obviously, we'll come together in a certain way if need be, if it's needed to be any kind of military way. But otherwise, I don't like the word community being used because y'all use it as a way to tether yourselves to us, to keep bashing us. So we're just like, leave us the hell alone. Keep our names out of your mouth and stop bringing us up whenever you don't want to be held accountable for your dumb mistakes. I see mostly black women. Before I go real quickly, I see a lot of black women saying things like, no one's holding the men accountable. No one's holding the men accountable. I'm going to need for you to stop being so low IQ. You are a grown woman. No one can make you open your legs. You slow retard. What you need to be doing is keeping your legs closed and vetting better. We are not to be held accountable for your poor decision-making skills, okay? And your unhealed trauma. Now, I want you to think about this stuff because a lot of women on these panels say this. You low IQ idiots. What sense does it make for you to say that the men need to be held accountable? You're triggered. You sound stupid. You pick the men you lay with. You pick the men you lay with. You pick the men you lay with, idiot. You pick the men you lay with. Stop getting on panels saying this stupid ass shit. A man can't finish his sentence before, what about the men? What about the men? Who hold them accountable? Shut up, dummy. You hold them accountable when you keep your fucking legs closed. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Oh no, I need some dick. Oh my God. No, you don't, ho. Sit down somewhere, man. Sit down somewhere. I'm serious, man. Goofy's on these panels. No one holding the men accountable. Bro, y'all are raised from single mother homes and they did a horrible job. I don't want this community shit. If any community I'm gonna be a part of is 2-parent raised home community, don't put me part of a community with people that were raised in broken families from people that shouldn't have been having kids in the first place. Don't put me in that. We've always had different categories of black people, and it seemed like ratchets have taken over. Only these ratchet niggas be like, what about the community? Shut your dumb ass up. You're not going to community your way all the way to the top. You get where you're going and you reach back out and you help whatever. You don't. What are you talking about? Let me get these comments up here. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. What's going on, man? What's going on? I'm just being real. I'm just being honest. Get these comments up. Great job. All right. Well, I mean, congratulations. Salute. If your mom, you're raised by a single mom, and I want you to represent your mom well. I gotta go. I gotta put my kid on the bus in a little bit. I want you to represent your mom well and make her proud. Okay. So if you know you're raised by a good single mother, I'm not talking to you. If you get triggered by what I'm saying, then you might not have been raised as well as you think you have been. Okay. Because what I'm saying should mean nothing to you. Okay. Understand? What I eat don't make you shit. We got that? You know, my opinion, my perspective, you shouldn't let it be any of your business. It ain't that serious. That's all that I'm saying. Respectfully, right? Just being real. Just being real. Yeah, again, you know what I'm saying? I gotta go, but I want you to know this. You know what I'm saying? Just a little snippet. My dad, if I could be half the man that my dad is, I'd be a great man. My dad raised 4 kids with his wife. All of them got married. Yeah, mine didn't work or whatever. And all of them went to college except for me, but I still went to the military, you know. And my dad was pretty much raised by his mom, pretty much by herself. Okay. Pops work, grandpa was working a lot or whatever. So you can be raised properly by a single mom. It's possible. My dad, a great man, was raised pretty much like that, and he raised me. So I didn't say it wasn't possible. I'm just telling you the majority of these single moms nowadays are trash. They don't really put any real work or effort into their kids. The stats speak of it. All right, that's all that I'm saying. So if you think I have some personal problem, it's happened in my own doggone bloodline, man. But what my dad didn't do was let that be a crutch. And he went and made sure he did what he felt like he didn't get. So he created a very safe space. Wasn't sheltered, but very safe space. And you see the product of it. So what I'm doing is promoting 2-parent households. And I'm trying to make it look as good as possible. I'm not going to make single mother homes look good by one-off scenarios of people that made it out. Okay. Good to go. Great to know. You guys, I have to go. I got to put my kid on the bus. I got to make sure he's up. Yeah, I got to go. Hit the like button, subscribe. Oh man, it's 6:18. The bus gets here in about 10 minutes. What else? Share the live stream. I appreciate all y'all showing up. I appreciate everyone that's commenting. You guys comment more. Feel free to. I'm not some super evil person. If you're respectful to me, I'll be respectful to you. That's how it works over here. The live streams are for the Soul Tribe. The live streams are for the Soul Tribe. I'm only going to clip like 10 minutes out of it and repost it. So, you know what I'm saying? The rest of it, just chopping it up. I planned only being on here like 20 minutes. That's how it happens every time. But appreciate y'all. Love y'all. That's what's happening. Salute. I'll be back in a little bit after I put my kid on the bus. I might go for a walk. And I have a lot of reaction videos to do. Plenty more coming. Ladies, I'm going to be getting on TikTok shortly, working out shirtless. I will see you over there. The name of the channel is King David the Chosen. Love and light. I'm on my way out. What's that? What you got going here? Oh, real quick before we go. Got one right before we go. All right. Well, what's happening? You feel that the title is disrespectful? Am I hurting your feelings? Ain't nobody else complaining about it. What big girl hurt me? That's a wild assumption based off a title. You feel like you can categorize me and judge me based off a title and looking at one little video? I've never been with a big girl, actually. Never had the pleasure. Right? Oh, you thought you were going to get up in here and troll? Nah. I love to troll. I love it. I was waiting on somebody to show up. Come on, where you go? Don't go nowhere. Come back. We're not done. You even put little emojis in there to let us know your emotional state right now. You want us to know that you're laughing at your own failed joke. Well, come on back up in here. Give it another shot. Oh, you thought the glasses thought that I was a goofy, huh? No. I'm very quick. I'm very quick. And I'm never that tired. Come on. Come on, me. And me, bring your goofy ass back up in. Come on. Come on. You're safe on the other end of the screen and you have a fake profile. What are you running for? All the chips are in your bag right now. You can say whatever and no one's going to know who you are. Isn't that the reason why you're doing it? But, okay, you're not going to come back? Cool. Don't ever think that I'm weak, fool. A lot of times I like to talk softer so you can come up in here and think that I'm weak. So I can trigger you into running your mouth to run up the algorithm and also cook you up and make myself feel better. How about that? Still ain't show back up. Is what it is. Still the champ. Y'all be coming over here thinking that y'all see something sweet. Nah, nigga. It's a trap. It's a trap every time. It's a trap. Then I start talking. You be like, oh shit. Oh, he quit. Trying to judge a book by its cover, dummy. Anyway, love and light. I'm your brother and I'm out.
In this game, you gotta have that dog in you.
Made in America.
Flossy.